Today's Parents in Action, Christmas is right around the corner, and your kids probably have a wish list a mile long already. But before you start your holiday shopping, have you looked at how much you've spent already this year? It's a balancing act that has a lot of parents asking too much or not enough. Like it or not, the start of the holiday shopping season is 1 week away. And with 3 growing, active kids, I want and I need are 2 phrases Stephanie Smith hears a lot of.
There are a lot of demands placed on parents. There are a lot of things that the kids want and that they see that their friends have or they see on TV, and obviously we can't afford to give it all to them.
She tries hard to keep the family spending in check, but between piano lessons and soccer for 11-year-old Evie, 8-year-old Ella, and 6-year-old William, the costs add up quickly. Add birthdays to the mix and it's easy to blow the budget. When Evie recently asked for an iPod Touch for her birthday, her mom gave her a few options.
She said I could have a big party and that may be like an option for Christmas, or save up money for it, or have a smaller party and get the iPod Touch.
So what did you decide to do?
Smaller party and get the iPod Touch.
Stephanie says she and her husband Randy are trying to raise responsible consumers, and they know it's important as parents to lead by example.
I try to always remind myself that the kids are watching what I do and I'm their role model. And if I make frivolous or unimportant purchases in front of them, they're learning from that.
And with the holidays right around the corner, this frugal family isn't sweating it. Pinching pennies all year puts them in a prime position to spend without worry. Besides, they also have a secret weapon.
We won't buy our kids a lot of gifts because we know that they're going to be getting gifts from their grandparents and their aunts and uncles. And so in some ways it helps control my spending.
Which will make the holidays very merry. Now, of course, the Smith family has found a formula that works for them, but we know it's not always easy, so we want to talk a little bit more on this subject. Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine publisher Angela Ardolino is here to help us put some of these ideas into, practice for this holiday season. All right, first of all, I love your overall theme here. You say less presents, as in gifts, more presents, as in time. That's fantastic.
That's right. Parents need to realize that kids would trade in an expensive gift any day for more time with their family. So bringing the whole family together and creating gifts together for maybe like teachers, baking cookies, making ornaments, go visiting the neighbors and giving them something that they made themselves really teaches the importance of giving gift and giving it from the heart. Yeah, it's something fantastic. They created themselves. I've been over at Christmas with families that are just filled, the living room's filled with toys. And it really doesn't make a difference. What they really want is that time. Pile the kids in the car and go look at, everybody's houses that are decorated for lighting. Go to the zoo, go to Disney and experience the Christmas there. And that's something that they'd much rather do because it's with the entire family.
Now, you do say it's important to focus on the family as well this time of year.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it's something they're going to remember as a family tradition, and you can create that tradition whatever it may be. I know with us, we always on Thanksgiving, it's always a slow, everybody's at home, we're all stuffed. We'll either the next morning I'll go outside on the table and paint ornaments for everybody, and everybody will date them and decorate them any way they can. It's become our own little family tradition. It's something we do. The kids expect it every year, and it's really exciting.
Now, for those parents who do want to go out and maybe buy some things, you say it's important to teach savvy shopping to their kids.
Absolutely. Creating a list, the kids creating a list of things that they may want, and putting it in an order of priority, and the family saying, we may not be able to afford all these things, but the things we can afford, we will give you. And stay within a budget. Decide what your budget is and do it. They don't need a whole bunch of toys and gifts and the latest gizmos, which we know end up in their closet or drawers and never used again.
They like the box more than they do the toys anyway.
Exactly.
I have to point this out. One of our Tampa Bay Parenting Facebook fans brought up a really good idea. She says she's focusing on 4 gifts for her kids. Something to wear, something to read, something to watch, and something to play with. What do you think about that?
I love that idea. Yeah, I think it's great. It gives us kind of an outline of what would benefit the kid. I love seeing the children playing the piano. Give a piano lessons. Give a keyboard. Go to a pawn shop and buy a musical instrument, something like that, where they'll actually get a lot of use and learn and things like that.
Always great advice.
Thank you.
And if you missed any of those points and you want to share them with some of your friends, it's on our website. Just go to abcactionnews.com. You can also find help with a variety of parenting issues on the Tampa Bay Parenting website. That's tbparenting.com. And next week is Thanksgiving. You're going to come back and help us talk about giving back. You know, showing kids that it's important to give back their time, to find a charity and some projects that allow your kids to participate.
Absolutely.
So we'll see you then.
Thank you.
All right, it's good to see you. Dan?
Thanks, ladies. Eva Longoria is really a desperate housewife now as she found out about her husband's alleged affair.